As some of you know who follow my blog, I've been battling my fibromyalgia the past 2 weeks, so it's been really difficult for me to update the blog on a daily basis. So what I'm doing right now is I had a little free time and I feel a little bit better today. I'm putting together a really quick YouTube video of some of my favorite products that I'm loving right now. Like I said, these are my favorite products. They may not be your favorite products, but at least it's something for you to take a look at maybe next time you're in the department store or in the drugstore. If you're looking for a foundation, an under moisturizer, cream for your face. I do a blush today. I looked over some great colors for eye makeup, some lipsticks, and even a deodorant. So hopefully you enjoyed this YouTube video. Hopefully that lighting is a little bit better. The sun just went down a second and all of a sudden it got really dark in here. But anyway, what I was talking about was the Hydramax Chanel Active Serum. And the last time I used this, I can't see real well. Yeah, that's better that way. I really love this now. It started to get a little warm down here. It's probably like 87 degrees, which is crazy for March. But in the South, that's kind of what we live with all the time. And I love this stuff. It has a really nice little nozzle. You can see that right there. It comes out all the time. It never gets stuck, never gets clogged. I love this stuff. What I really like about it is I put it under my foundation as a moisturizer in the morning, and I have a wicked T-zone oily area. This stuff does not get my skin oily during the day, so I don't feel like my skin is just reeking with oil because of the moisturizer. I really need a moisturizer because my skin has some really horribly dry, patchy areas, but then the other part of it is oily. So this works great. I've been using this probably for the past 3 weeks. I love it. When I go through it, I'm probably going to get another one because for me right now, this seems to be the best moisturizer that doesn't get my skin oily once I put the foundation on. Now I think I'm going to go to the foundations next. So you're gonna have like a little, I'm trying to merge my clips together because I had to do these in segments. So the next is going to be the foundation. Okay, next. Foundations. I'm always in search of my ultimate best foundation. And again, I have a lot of gold under my skin, gold skin tone, a lot of yellow. And it's really hard for me sometimes to find a foundation that I really like because a lot of them are either very pinky undertones, they're either kind of greasy feeling on me, and my skin has a lot of damage from the sun, it's mature skin. So right now I really stay away from a lot of powder foundations because they just seem to get in all the lines around my eyes. I was in Sephora about a month ago, and I decided to just take a look at the Stila foundations. And you know, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, I've never bought a Stila product in my entire life, which is crazy. But I got the Stila Sheer Color Tinted Moisturizer. Well, that went flying, didn't it? Let's try that again. I got the Stila Sheer Color Tinted Moisturizer, hydrant oil free, and has SPF of 20, which is really great. I am loving this stuff. Now, a lot of people that want moderate to heavy foundation are going to hate this because it's very sheer and very light, but I love this stuff. It comes out great. It just has this little tip applicator right here. Boom, you know, it blends in. I just rub it in. There's no streaking. It just goes right in. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it right over my other makeup right now that I already have on. I absolutely love this stuff. Very sheer, very light. If you have anything that you want to try to hide, your birthmark-wise or something like that, you definitely don't want this because this is very light. It also has a little bit of, and I don't want to say sparkles because it's not really sparkly, it just has some type of illuminating properties to it that really works for mature skin also, because when I go out, it just kind of, as you can even see right here, it just kind of leaves, I don't have anything on other than the foundation and a little bit of blush, but it kind of really leaves a really illuminating look to my skin, which I really love. So I am absolutely loving this. I want to buy it in mass quantities so I never run out. So Stila, I love it. Next, also at Stila, which I was really surprised, I have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes. I used to lay out in the sun on one of these giant foil kind of looking apparatuses, and I don't know what I was thinking at the time when I was doing it. So I do have a lot of sun damage on my skin. I really did not protect my skin a lot. And now I do. But I picked up the Still Brighten and Correct Concealer. And it's you know, it's in one of the apparatuses that I totally despise. It's one of those twisty apparatuses that if you're not careful, it just comes flying out. But for some reason, this one seems to work okay for me. But what I love about this is it has the correcting concealer and a brightener mixed. I don't know if you can see that. The concealer's in there, but then it's also mixed in with the brightener. So when you twist it, they both come out at the same time. So you have a brightener and a concealer coming out, and it really brightens your eyes while it conceals. And I mean, I'm seriously in love with this. I just bought 2 of these. Love it. I don't know what to say. I just love it. Okay, next, I was watching a video by Candy Johnson, and she had mentioned the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadows, and she mentioned 2 that I thought I might be really interested in, and I did take a look at them I bought them at CVS, and I looked at the colors, and I said, yes, I am in love with these colors. The one is the Toughest Taupe, which is awesome. It's this beautiful taupe color, grayish taupe. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. They go on so nice. I mean, you just put them on. They blend in so beautifully. I mean, I don't even have a mirror here. I'm just looking in the computer. And they just blend on. They're just gorgeous. I love them. They stay on all day. They don't crease on me. They're not shiny or frosty. They're just fabulous. I got the Toughest Taupe, which is a gorgeous base color, and a color that I thought I would never use. But because I have brown eyes, I really don't like brown eyeshadow on my brown eyes. I just feel like I have a black eye. I just want something to kind of lighten my eyes up. And I got the Tenacious Teal color, which is the most, let me see if I can get it right there, the most beautiful shade of teal I have ever seen. And normally what I do is I don't use my finger for this because it gets a little out of control because it is a little brighter. But I use just a little fine brush, and I really just put it kind of, again, I'm only using my computer, I don't have a mirror here. I just kind of blend it in more to the end of my eyes just to give them a little pop of color here and maybe up in the crease. But I use a brush normally with this. I look a little lopsided. I got blue here and not blue there. But anyway, this Tenacious Teal is fabulous. I just love this stuff. So these 2, very good. Next, a blush. Another company that I am embarrassed to say I rarely purchase things from, and I'm really surprised, is Laura Mercier. And I don't know why, I just don't seem to go for her stuff. But anyway, I was in again Sephora, which is kind of like as close to heaven as I think it's gonna get. But Sephora is just great. They just have just amazing. I love going in there. I can get lost. It's like a giant black hole. I go in there and I don't come out for an hour. But I picked up a blush called Rose Bloom from Laura Mercier. I think I'm saying that right because I just don't buy her stuff that much. But I love this blush. It is the most gorgeous color of rose that I have found in a long time. It goes on really beautifully. I normally use a brush, but I'm just going to put a little bit on right now. But I normally use just a little makeup brush for it. But it goes on really great. It just gives me a little pop of natural kind of rose color to my cheeks. It's gorgeous. I love it. My only complaint about this product is the size for the price. I mean, it's kind of chintzy tiny, but I love the color so much that I'm going to stick with this for now. Next, some lipsticks that I've been using that I really like that are drugstore lipsticks, and they, to me, are as good as any department store lipstick that I have used before, or are Revlon. And the ones I'm using right now are the Revlon Super Lustrous in Plum Baby. And I really like this. It's kind of a really pretty plum color. Let me see if I can put some on my hand. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really pretty plum color, and I really like that. And sometimes on top of that, I put on the Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss in Pearl Plum, which is really pretty also, and I'll do a little bit of that in my hand. And it's almost a little bit of the same color. I actually sometimes put it right on top of the lipstick for a little bit of gloss. This is the lipstick on the top right here, the one on the top, and then the one underneath is the gloss, which is really a very pretty plum color. I don't know if you can see that. It looks a little reddish on my computer, but it's really a beautiful plum color. Those go on beautifully. I mean, really, they are, to me, as good as department store lipsticks and lip glosses. The other two that I'm using, and the ones I have on right now, which I am loving this, I think I've gotten 4 of these already, are the Revlon Color Burst lipstick in Peach. I seriously am in love with this color. It's really a beautiful, beautiful peach color. Like I said, I have it on my lips right now. I don't know, it's kind of tough sometimes to see it this way, but it's, yeah, that's really not showing the actual, God, this is so hard for me to do this. It's kind of like really tough for me to do it that way. Let me take my ring off here. Try it again. There it is. It's on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but it's the one on the bottom right there. That's beautiful. And what I put on top of it is the Revlon gloss in Sunset Peach. So they're both peach. And this is the gloss that I put over it. It's in peach, but it's really, the lipstick is kind of a pinky coral color, but the gloss is really a true peach. And really pretty. And like I said, that's what I have on right there. And I really, really love those. And finally, my last thing is, let's get a little personal here now, is deodorant. When I was buying something off of the Sephora website, they had a little ad on the way out of the checkout area to try out a new healthy deodorant, which I'm always kind of in the market for. I really don't like antiperspirants because I think they have a lot of bad things in there for you, and I just feel like they may be getting absorbed in your skin. I don't know, but I'm always looking for a healthy deodorant. This one is by La Vanilla Laboratories, and it's the Healthy Deodorant in Vanilla Lavender. And I love this stuff. This is great. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not right there. I love this stuff. It's a little stick. It's deodorant. Smells really good. To me, it smells more like lavender than it does vanilla, but I really like it. It doesn't get on my clothes, even though it's kind of a white stick, because I hate that chalky look that gets all over black, because I wear a lot of black. But this one does not, and I really love it. And it's clinically tested. There's no harsh chemicals in it. There's no petrochemicals, no phthalates, no propylene glycol, no mineral oils, silicone, synthetic dyes, no sulfates or parabens, 100% healthy skin, and it's not tested on animals. So it's absolutely my dream deodorant. So I've been using this probably for the past 2 weeks, and I really noticed it really does seem to help me. I'm not a giant sweater, but this odor-wise helps, and I really don't seem to sweat a lot, and I do live in the South, so if you're gonna sweat, you're gonna sweat down here when it's 90, 87 degrees out when it's in March. But I really like this healthy deodorant, and I like it because it's really compact, so if I travel, I can just kind of throw it in my suitcase, makeup bag, and then travel with it and have my little deodorant with me. So I really like this. This gets also my A+ approval. And I think that's it for today. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, just email me. And like I said, I will periodically update my blog, but I probably won't be doing it on a daily basis because it just gets to be a little too much with my fibromyalgia to kind of be obligated to update it on a daily basis. But I have a couple things coming in the mail this week, and hopefully I'll put together another YouTube video in a little while on some of the new things I'm getting. So these products, like I said, are products that I love. You may get them and may say, I just don't like this for me. But like I said, it's products that I'm absolutely in love with right now. You may want to, next time you're out at Sephora or in the department store, at least take a look at them if you're looking for something that might be similar to these. So hope that helps. Bye-bye.